Welcome and thank you for joining into today's Positive Forward Motion. This is your host, Denise Scattergood. Each week, I discuss a topic that is designed to help you get more of what you do want and less of what you don't want, both personally and professionally. My goal is to add value to others by sharing a topic in 8 minutes or less, topics that will empower, motivate, and inspire you to have more happiness and success. Today's topic is appreciation. When we're recognized for our efforts and a job well done, we begin to feel better about ourselves and even closer to those who appreciate us. When we feel appreciated, we feel loved and cared for, right? And think about the last time someone showed you appreciation. Was it in their words or actions? When was the last time you showed your appreciation? How was it given? And more importantly, how was it received? Many times we may think we're showing our appreciation to others, but unless they actually receive it, we might just be missing the mark. Have you ever had someone tell you you just don't understand them or appreciate them? Or maybe the other way around. Do you complain that your boss or your children just don't appreciate you? Well, you're not alone. It happens quite often. And most times it can be chalked up to misunderstanding, miscommunication, or worse yet, zero communication. And as a teacher of effective persuasive communication, I have learned how important it is. It's very important that we recognize how powerful appreciation can be. And you might be thinking, but Denise, I practice an attitude of gratitude every day. I am super appreciative for all my life's blessings. And I'm with you. I am all about gratitude. Being thankful and mindful is also part of my daily routine. But having an attitude of gratitude and a sincere appreciation are similar yet different. Let me give you some examples. When I wake up, I'm grateful for the sun that rises each morning and brightens my day. I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head and a comfortable bed to rest in at night. I'm grateful for my garden. I'm grateful that I get to work with amazing, smart, talented people. And I'm grateful that I have two wonderful daughters, right? Okay, now let me show you my appreciation for these same things. I appreciate the morning sun so much that I open my blinds rather than turning on the kitchen light. I show appreciation for my home by keeping it clean and filling it with family gatherings. I show appreciation to my garden by keeping it weed free and watering it daily. I show appreciation to the people I work with by taking the time to tell them, what they've done well, maybe sometimes buying a team lunch or and also creating fun contests so they can earn extra money. And I show my appreciation to my daughters by carving out quality time to spend with them. So, do you see how having gratitude and showing appreciation, they are similar yet a little different? I think of appreciation as a fortifier. It fortifies and strengthens and reinforces our relationships. And I recently just had the same conversation with a good friend. She was feeling that she was always doing so much and her partner just did not recognize or appreciate it. And I asked her if she thought her partner was expecting her to do all of these things she was talking about, or was she putting that pressure on herself? Because, see, this friend of mine grew up as a caretaker. She took care of her younger siblings and her aging grandparents. Then she raised a large family of her own, and now even her profession is being a caretaker. So her entire life has been to jump in and care for others. And when we did this little exercise, it helped her to step back and see things more clearly. Rather than feeling resentment for her partner, she was starting to have compassion and realized all the things that he was doing to actually make her life easier. She was like, wow, he probably thinks I don't appreciate him either. This is one big misunderstanding. And I reminded her that many of us often fall into this because we can just get so caught up in our world that we feel so overwhelmed and unappreciated that we just forget to take note and show our appreciation for others. And here's what I've learned about appreciation. If you expect to get appreciation, then you need to learn to give it. And yes, will it sometimes feel like you're giving more than you get? 100% absolutely. But does that mean you should stop? No, because how is anyone ever going to learn how wonderful it feels to be appreciated if you stop doing it? So, today I'm going to give you 9 ways to help you show your appreciation. But before I do, I'm going to first share some warnings and changes that need to be made to your mindset so you can become a better appreciator. So, I'm going to give you 4. Number 1, don't have the attitude of why should I pat them on the back for a job they were supposed to do in the first place. Number 2, really, I should thank my husband for watching our children. What the heck does he think I do all day? Remember that you might make a job look easy to someone, but for them it could be a really big deal. So have patience. Number 3, when sharing how much you appreciate someone, do you tell everyone else except the person you're appreciating? Well, if you do this, then I question your motive. Do you want others to think how wonderful you are or how wonderful they are? So think about it. And number 4, be careful of the quick, robotic, good job, you rock, and way to go. So you get the idea, right? Okay, so now let's move on to 9 ways to show appreciation that really cost little or no money. Number 1, a handwritten note. Drop a note in the mail. Put a surprise note in your children or your partner's lunch. Leave a note next to the coffee pot. Put a surprise note in your loved one's suitcase or backpack. Number 2, do the unexpected. Have you ever had someone surprise you by maybe washing your car or cutting your grass or doing your laundry or, picking you fresh flowers? Number 3, praise those you care about in public. And when you must correct, remember to do that in private. Number 4, connect in a meaningful way. Instead of texting or posting your appreciation on social media, pick up the phone and make that call. Number 5, get specific about what you appreciate. Be sincere and encouraging. So, for example, if you have an employee that did a good job, you can say something like this: I noticed how well you handled that very rude customer. I appreciate your patience and keeping our company in a good light. Number 6, identify and appreciate the things you want more of. So, for example, if your partner is typically always late and you wish they were on time more, then recognize and appreciate when they do make a good effort. Number 7, find the good. In a world where it's very easy to complain and post negativity and yelp about bad service, offer up a compliment in person. So when you receive good service, a simple, hey, I can see why you're in the people business because you are really great with people, and I want to thank you for making my experience so nice today. Number 8, be neighborly. Do you have nice neighbors or do you wish your neighbors were nicer? Either way, find ways to show appreciation. Bring up their trash cans. Don't wait for a holiday to share baked goods. How about your work neighbors? What can you do to show appreciation for the person in the cube next to you? And number 9, don't negate the little things as they can have a huge impact. So, for example, after I've been on the road training for weeks at a time and I walk into my office, the lights are up, my favorite music is playing, my monitors are warmed up and ready to go. It makes me feel really special, like my team missed me and that they're happy to have me back in the office. So today I challenge you. Take notice and find ways to show your sincere appreciation to others. And remember, no matter how small your step is, as long as you are moving forward in a positive way, that's what I call positive forward motion. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to listen to this podcast. And it would mean so much to me if you would share, rate, and review because this helps us spread the word of positivity around the world. And as always, I am wishing you continued success and happiness. And remember to keep up the positive forward motion.